If this looks familiar, it should. At today's special value price, it was phenomenal. At today's price, it's ridiculous. This is J420333. Sale priced at only $1299.98. It is a dream. I've always loved it. This idea of lives intersecting and crossing the highway ring is just so sweet and sentimental. But this is done in a big way. Look at the size of the diamonds through the center of that top freeway. I mean, each one of the diamonds has its own presence, its own place. For 5 easy payments of $260, your friends and family are gonna be wowed by that. It will literally take your breath away. It's got so much look. Such a sophisticated design we offer in 14 karat rose gold, in white gold, or in yellow gold. Um, and again, also 12 month special financing of $108.33. If you do have that QVC Q card, it's just such a nice bonus to being a part of our family. 1 full carat, you are now officially, let me shake your hand, a member of the 1 carat club. When I was, coming of age, that was always the aspiration to be a part of that, where I could have a ring that was a full carat in diamonds. Well, these are natural diamonds from the earth, and that's not such an easy thing to do. You know, when you're putting together different cuts and different sizes within a ring, and in this case, the example is different sizes, it can be very challenging. This is not two rings that have been soldered together, but it is instead one solid, hefty, cast piece of jewelry. So what they have to do is they have to go into that lower tier. Do you see where you can see through it, see a little air through it? They go in with little tiny brushes and little cleaning tools, and they clean that all perfectly. And then the polishing begins. And that's after the whole process of designing. Most of the time, and I saw it happening in the last few days at the JCK show in Las Vegas, you'd walk by the booths and you'd see people with little cocktail napkins or little pads of paper sketching madly, sketching wildly. One of the days, it reminded me so much of my friend Remy Rotenier, who a lot of you guys know. He's a legendary designer and a really nice guy. And I thought of him, I called him on the spot. I'm like, where are you? Of course, he was sketching for someone. But it all starts that way. It starts with an idea on paper. Then it goes into the computer CAD process, usually these days, because that can keep the prices a little bit lower. Then they build a wax mold of it. And you have to have the vision to be able to see what the finished product's going to look like. I'm telling you, the people that work with these wax castings, they are so incredibly talented. Every step of the way, there is an artisan at hand on this, and there's quality checkpoints all throughout our manufacturer's processes. But we step in before the diamonds are set, and we mandate that all of our vendors send every one of these diamonds to the Gemological Institute of America, and they are inspected for our quality under their quality assurances for our quality standards to be able to guarantee you that you are looking at HI, near colorless quality, I2 or better. These are so well cut. You know how a while ago we were talking about clarity? I said, let your eye be your guide. Let's do that here for a moment. Really look. Do you see anything that looks dim within any of these stones? Aren't they perfectly matched for size and shape? You know, these are not mass produced. These are really lovingly and painstakingly put together for you so that when you open that box and say, will you? That it's a memory forever. I often say that I'm not selling gold and diamonds. We're selling moments of your life. We're selling memories. We're talking about the people behind it. And that's why when I went to JCK this year, it was really more to me about the people that make up the fabric of our industry, the designers, the lapidaries, everybody that puts so much into their craft and is perfecting it and, you know, moving forward in technology. It's happening so fast, and we're all working so hard to make sure that we are the ones that you choose to be a part of your special days of your life. So it's different than selling a pair of shoes or, you know, a top or something like that. To me, the reason I love this so much is because this is going to be a special, special memory for you, a moment for you. Maybe you got a raise and you've been wanting it for a long time, or a new position and you want a trophy. Maybe you want to be reminded of the twists and turns along your life. One of my girlfriends, and she shares this publicly, so I don't feel like I'm speaking out of school, but I love her. Her name is Sean Diddy. A lot of you guys know her from other shopping channels. She's very well known in the business. this, but she's moving again. And when she told me she was moving again, I'm like, my gosh, this woman is so good to pivot. Like she sees what she wants and she goes and she gets it. If you're that woman and you want to celebrate that about yourself, diamonds are a beautiful way to do just exactly that. This is one of the few rings that I would say in the show can be sized. So I'm not worried about you sizing it. And it is in 14 karat gold. So you're in very good shape. Good. All right, we're going to be moving on